Yeah, I think studying the playbook is obviously number one. Getting here at a late start, made it a little bit more difficult, and I got to get up to speed. But just making sure, I know the people around me. I know, we have a lot of talent out there at skill positions, and so just being able to, know who I have and how to use those guys within our offense, and then really just studying the playbook and making sure I know my X's and O's first, and then helping out whoever I can after.
In coming here, obviously getting a little bit of a handle on the offense, what were some of the things that you kind of like about it that stood out to you about how maybe your skill set fits into it?
Matt, move in a little bit. Yeah, so I think the RPO game, we're running some new stuff from where I ran previously, but I like it a lot. It gives you a lot of options, a lot of different dimensions. I like the two-back stuff. We did a little bit of that previously in my last school, but definitely some new formations, new things like that I really like. It's just different matchup problems, different personnel groupings. So overall, I really like the offense. I like how fast it is. So far it's been really good.
Also, too, it's probably got to be pretty nice to look around and see a guy like Ricky White and the rest of the receiving core as well, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, there's guys all over. Casey, Jay Bradley, Corey Thompson. There's so many guys out there that are making plays. It makes my job really easy. I just kind of deliver the ball, which is nice.
How much of a draw was playing for Brendan in the go-go offense? How much of a draw was that for you to come here?
Yeah, it was huge. Obviously, it fits my style of play, and that was something that I was looking for. I didn't really want to go to a pro-style offense. I just don't think I would execute well or succeed. So I think playing Coach Marion's offense was definitely, something that brought me here. And just having, they did such a good job recruiting and bringing in the weapons that we need to fit that offense. Play fast and play aggressive.
I know it's early, but you're coming from Holy Cross, Patriot League. How much of a step up have you noticed this competition is from playing there?
Yeah, it's definitely a step up. I would say just the speed of the game is a little bit faster. It's easy, you can trust guys to make their plays a little bit more. Jump balls are a little more allowing for when you back at Holy Cross. So sometimes you have to know who you're throwing it to before you throw it to them. So just overall, having guys out there who can be dogs and make plays has really been the biggest difference.
I noticed that most of your yardage when you were rushing came off of breaking that first tackle. What is it about? Is it your strength, your ability to dodge tackles? What makes you so effective?
Yeah, I think a combination of all of it. I've been doing it since I've been a young kid. I don't really know what goes into it. I work on it, but I don't really, there's no magic potion as to why I make the first guy miss. Just understanding leverage, understanding how to, where he has to go, where's his responsibility and how he has to get there. And just making moves at the last second, putting on the brakes. All those things that we worked on with Coach Fish all summer, obviously play a role in it, but overall I think it's just, the ability to feel the game.
And then you take off without hesitation. Is that instinctive?
Yeah, for the most part. If I see a lane and I have a space to run, just take off, get vertical, and you can't be wrong if you get a first down at the end of the day. So, just being able to move on to the next play, get the offense rolling down the field. I don't like to have a stall too much, so I don't like negative plays. So if we can go forward, even if it's 2 yards, if I can scramble, I'm going to do that. So.
Coming from Holy Cross, where you're the player of the year and you're very entrenched as the starter, to come here and be in a quarterback competition, how do you feel about that? What's your approach to competing for that job now?
Yeah, it's been great so far. I really appreciate Cam and Haj, Lenny and Gael as well. They've been a really big help for me to coming in here. Coming in late, having them teach me the offense a little bit. But overall, the competition has been really good. It pushes me to be myself. Pushes me to be the best every day. Come in here, be prepared, know everything. Previously at Holy Cross, I could get away with not know. Obviously I understood the offense, but not going over my plays at night, not coming in watching film. But here, it's best man goes. So I've been doing everything I possibly can to get ready.
Moving across the country to Vegas, what are you excited about working with Coach Odum?
Yeah, I love Coach Odum. He's done a great job so far. We have a great relationship, and so it's definitely different moving across the country. Took a little getting used to. That 119 was no joke, but so far it's been really good. A lot of the guys are really cool. I live with a couple guys on the team, and so everything has been going really well so far.
How's it been for you working with such a unique player like Jacob DeJesus, just kind of finding different ways to get him the ball, some really different looks?
Yeah, we actually had a guy at Holy Cross who was pretty similar in size and speed, and so I've had a little bit of experience with that. But Jacob's the next level. Jacob knows how to run his routes really well, really crisp. He gets open, and he knows how to win with leverage. Honestly, his size is obviously not to his strength, but being a fast, quick guy, he's able to out leverage guys and get there quick. So it's really good in the RPO game, and he does a great job getting downfield and making some great catches. So.
How do you feel your grasp of the offense is at this point on day one?
Yeah, I think day one went pretty well. Obviously it's baby steps and just going over it a little bit every day and just making sure I go home, do my homework, go through the script, go through the plays, and just keep hammering down on it every day. It took me a little bit for sure. It's a little bit different than what I've done previously. So learning the new terminology, just how our defense plays and how to manipulate defenses a little bit, that was new. But from after playing for 4 years, you've kind of seen a lot of offense, and you kind of learn how to redo plays I've run previously or how to read them. So it's some plug in plays that I can understand, and then some new ones that I have to really study.
From the day you officially transferred to UNLV to the conclusion of this practice today, what has been your overall experience with the program so far?
Yeah, everything's been great from top to bottom. We have a great schedule with our ADs helping us get a great schedule. Coach Odum does a great job unless his players lead. We have great leadership. Woody, Ricky, all those guys have done a great job in really bringing up the younger guys and especially the new guys. It's a little different for me because I got to come in and perform, but also be a new guy. And so just understanding that balance and how to relationships, they've done a great job. And then on the field, everybody's out here to do their best. And so, it's fun playing with new players, new guys, and having some receivers around me who can make some plays.
Talked to Brandon Marion a couple weeks ago, and he made sure to mention that you played lacrosse.
Mm-hmm.
How does lacrosse help you in football and playing quarterback?
Yeah, it helped me a ton. Lacrosse was a big part of my life. I was probably going to play in college, and I decided to take a PG year and then go for football after that. So I went to Holy Cross after my post-grad year. But yeah, lacrosse has been huge. I think a lot of the cutting, all this exactly what you're talking about, that putting on the brakes and making a move. Lacrosse is all open field cutting, and how to run with someone, turn and run, how to backpedal, all that kind of stuff, how to make plays on the fly. And so just understanding all that honestly helps me a lot, making quick decisions. So yeah, I think that's really the biggest part.
If you could describe your play style in 3 words, what would it be?
That's a good one. I think fast, aggressive, and I don't know. I hope controlled.
Does this team see that college football playoffs as an attainable goal?
Yeah, absolutely. As we know, a group of 5 team gets in, and so I think if we go out and we go undefeated, we do what we should do. There's a very good chance we get in there. Obviously, it comes down to Mountain West Championship, and hoping you get in there to win that, and then that hopefully gets you a bid. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out with the new teams and the new bracketing and everything with the Power 4 teams, but yeah, I think it's a realistic goal for us as long as we do what we have to do.
How long did you play lacrosse for?
Oof, a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, my whole
Since a
life.
kid?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 6 or 7. Yeah. Yep, no, I played a lot.
Anything else? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.